in European Union also, religions played a major role because most of the country who became first member of European Union, they were all Catholic Christian country. No? So religion also plays a role in uniting people. So my idea is there are about 17 countries in Asia who respect Buddha, and they have a big number of Buddhist population in their country. No, a lot of country. I've named some country like Laos, 70% Buddhist. No, Cambodia, 98% Buddhist in Cambodia. Thailand, 95% Buddhist. Burma, 90% Buddhist. Even Vietnam, 50% Buddhist. So there are a lot of countries. Singapore also, there are 33% Buddhist. And India and Nepal. Here, Buddhism and Hinduism is not separate religion. No, every Hindu is worship Buddha as their ninth incarnation. No? So Hinduism and Buddhism is one in India and Nepal, where there is no separation line like in other countries. So if you calculate this, in Asia, the people who believe in Buddha is 1.27 billion who believe in Buddha, who respect the Buddha. No? So that's why I say that Buddha Jayanti, if we propose, it will immediately co-sponsored by the Asian country, no, who believe in Buddha. And similarly, we should start, my idea is we should start with a country who believe in Buddha, major, like China also, there is a big number of people who believe in Buddha, who respect Buddha, in India also. No? 18% are Buddhist, but all over the China you can find Buddhist temple. And people have respect for Buddha all over the China. No? So, Asian Union can start with the people, with the country who believe in Buddhism and Buddha. No, non-violence, country of non-violence, of Panchsheel. No, of country of who respect meditation. So, just as a nucleus, the Nepal, Thailand, Burma. This country, if they talk about it, they can name it Panchsheel country, one country for Nirvana Union or Panchsheel Union, or any good name, Buddhist name, and they should start the exercise. Then slowly other Muslim country will also join. So there are two major religions in Asia, Islam and Buddhism. So if the Buddhist countries start together and living together, and if the per capita income increases, they don't have to spend in military fare, and they don't have to spend in immigration and passport. No, these are ugly things. In 21st century, if you have to wait at the border for hours just to cross the immigration, even if you have a visa, no, when we go to other country, we have to wait in queue for hours in line to immigration, and then in customs, no, passport. No. These are ugly things. No, even birds of one country from Siberia every year come to Nepal without passport, without visa. No. There is a big tension between India and Pakistan, but every year on the border area, the animals, tigers of Pakistan come to India, and deers of India goes to Pakistan and Bangladesh. No, in Bangladesh and India, they cannot count the tigers. That I have talked to people who are concerned about the wildlife. They said we can't give the number because every year hundreds of tigers from India goes to Bangladesh in Sundarban area. No, and next year 200 comes from Bangladesh. So we don't know exact number how many in India and how many in Bangladesh. No, that's good. No, if animal enjoy that freedom, we are conscious people. We should have more freedom than animals. No. if we deprive ourselves from the freedom which tigers and birds and deers enjoy, we are not civilized. No? That gives me a pain. No? The animal can cross the country without the Indian Indian wildlife animals every year go to Pakistan. But for a Pakistani to come to India is almost impossible. The Indian to get a visa of Pakistan is almost impossible unless you have some political connection or political reason. For normal people, it is almost impossible. No? But birds and tigers goes. No? So we have deprived ourselves from the freedom which natural animals enjoy. So we have degraded ourselves from animal. No? So that should be a concern, and people should think over it. No? Every year Siberian birds come to Chitwan for Russia. And they go. But for a Nepali to get a Russian visa, even if we have visa, when we go to Russia, we have a visa for Russia, still we have to stay 3 hours sometime in immigration because we have a passport of a poor country. So we have a stamped visa, but still we have to wait for 3 hours sometime, no? You have to show how much money you have, why you have come, how many will, no? I have come tourism, they said, no, Nepal, how can Nepali afford tourism? I said, no, look, I am an engineer, I have done my job and I have some saving. Don't you allow me to spend my saving in Russia? No. I am not asking you for donation, I am going with my own money. No? Even if you have a stamped visa, if you have a poor country passport, sometime you are rejected. You have a stamp visa, but you are rejected. You are not. You have to show money. No? How much money you are carrying. So these are very ugly things that gives me pain, and I think all the concerned people of the world should think. Now we have no future. Either we will have to unite, or we will have to vacate this earth, this planet called Earth. No. We have come to a point of global suicide. The human bomb is going to destroy this world. The military expenditures, and when there is a military expenditure and war journals, they always look for war, because the army, when there is a war, they get unlimited amount of budget, and they come as a hero. And in some country, the atom bomb is not under the control of politician, it is under control of the army. In some country, political leader has no control over atomic weapon. It is directly control of the army. And army wants war, because they have been trained, whole life for the war. They want to exercise. And when there is war, they get promotion, they get Parambir Chakra, Mahavir Chakra, things like that, all Chakra, So that's why we are living in a very dangerous world, and if we don't change, we have no future. Those things compelled me to talk about Asian Union, meditation. I don't know. I know that people will not listen. I know it very well. But I have to do my duty, and if 1% people, I can reach even 1% of conscious people. And idea does not die. Of course, I am 78. So in few years I will go, but my idea will remain. Someday some other mad person like me will promote that idea, and the idea will get materialized. So that compels me to talk about these impossible things, which looks impossible. World Meditation Day, meditation kshetra, meditation area, meditation districts, and the Asian Union. They may look very dream-like project, but yes, the good dreams get materialized in due time.